got 3 laps down here in this factory stock A main here at Lakeside Speedway tonight. Final night of points. Got Cliff Hedges Jr. out there in the front. That's Brett Heater in second. Kelly Orslander in that third spot. Vernon Keever in fourth, and Darren Christie in that fifth spot. Cliff Hedges is going to bring him down. The green flag waves. Brett Heater playing it cool there in that second spot. Kelly Orslander looks to the bottom, but not this time. Lap 4 leader is going to be Cliff Hedges Jr. That last lap before the yellow, Heater made a nice move down off of turn 4 and ran by Cliff Hedges. And not this time. You would think he might want to just play it safe. As long as he keeps Darren Christie behind him, he is good. It'll be unfurled this time as Cliff Hedges takes the white. 1 lap to go. Looks like everybody's pretty happy where they are. I do not think Brett Heater will try that move again. Surely he will just stay in second and go for the win. It's going to be Cliff Hedges Jr., Brett Heater, Darren Christie, Jason Ryan, and Vernon Kiefer as Kelly Orslander looks like he has something breaks on the A main for the factory stocks at Lakeside Speedway. Cliff Hedges Jr. second for Cliff Hedges Jr. Back in week 1 or 2, we had a shop talk with Brett Heater, and we were talking about what it might take to win the championship out here this year. And Brett, I think we pretty much all agreed at that time that I think you had the right car owner, had the right equipment, and evidently we had the right driver too, because man, it happened. Yeah, I definitely have the best equipment and the best people helping me. My dad, Dave, I mean, they give me everything I need to go out there and do what we did. And we set our eyes on this at the beginning of the season, and we knew we weren't going to give up. So we went out there and we did exactly what we wanted to do. All I can say is, man, consistency, smooth, man. How old are you anyway, Brett? I'm 23 now. 23, and man, you got quite a career ahead of you. Looking maybe a little bit on the next year. Is it going to be factory stocks again? It's kind of up in the air. We don't really have any plans for next year. I know if I'm in a factory stock, I'll be back in my car, and if that's the case, I expect to do just as well as we have. The car's great. We know the car, and it'll be fun. Either way, I'm happy with whatever, as long as I'm putting a helmet on. Folks, 23 years old, got a big future ahead of him. Probably not only here at Lakeside, but who knows where it might go. But Brett Heater, 2009 points champion for the factory stocks. Brett, proud of you, boy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. So it is Grand National time. On the pole, we got Mike Taylor, Donnie Brown outside, Marshall Hewitt, Darren Kling, Chad Clancy, Jeff Herbers, Brad Dibben, Tim Shields, Don Mars, Gary Donaldson. That's just about your first 6 rows. And it looks like Mike Taylor is going to get out to the front, but boy, he just about piles it up. Gary Donaldson gets up into the wall and loses about 6 spots. But it looks like your first lap leader is going to be Mike Taylor. Chad Clancy now going to come down to the inside of Brown, and he's going to take that second spot away as Brown backs up and lets him have it. Sure leader, Chad Clancy right there. He's going to bring him around and complete lap number 10 with Jeff Herbers right there in second spot. These two have pulled out over a straightaway lead over third place, Brad Dibben. Clancy kind of pulls up a little bit. I think maybe he got over the cushion just a little bit, gets it back down, and continues to race on. Lets Herbers close up just a little bit here. We should be coming around to complete 19, and the white flag should be out. As Chad Clancy now works on Marshall Jewett here at the back of the pack. Gonna let Herbers close in. get up pretty close. The white flag comes out. Herber's actually ahead of Chad Clancy right now. Clancy runs around the top, carries that speed momentum, comes into 3 and 4, just a little bit lower with them lap cars right beside Don Mars. Squeezes in between two of them, and it's going to be Chad Clancy, the points leader and winner of the A main for the Grand Nationals. Jeff Herbers, and here comes third. There's Brad Dibben, Tim Shields, Mike Taylor Jr., Darren Kling.
Well, Chad, you come down here last year in October after winning that championship up at I-35, and you kind of showed these boys down here, I think last fall, what was going to happen this year. And it wasn't exactly a dominating year, but, man, you pulled down the points championship here for 2009 in the Grand Nationals at Lakeside.
Yeah, it was a really good year. That's what we were wanting to do. So yeah, just either goes good luck or bad luck usually, and we had a lot of good luck this year.
I was going to say, what was it, a couple weeks ago, somebody got disqualified. You get the win, more points. Yeah. Brad Dibben gave you a good run this year, though, too.
Oh, yeah, he's a good, clean racer and fun to race against. But, yeah, he stayed right there behind me all year, so wouldn't have taken much for him to go by, but we hung on to her.
I know it's still early, long time to go yet for next year, but you're going to be back in the Grand National?
Yeah, plan to do the same thing next year, come back and try to do it all over again.
Now, this border war thing we got going on, you think you're going to be able to think you can pick up both points championships, or is that a pretty tough road to hoe?
Yeah, I'm not. I've done that a long time ago. One night a week concentrating on points is enough for me, so I know I won't do that. So just every once in a while on the 2 nights a week deal. So it's too much work, and with family and kids, that takes too much time to do that. So
I hear you there. I'm in there, done that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, folks, there's your winner for the Grand National class at Lakeside Speedway for 2009, Chad Clancy. Chad, good year, man.
Alrighty, thank you. Thanks for all you do.
Luke Driscoll on the pole, Cody Agler outside of him, Mark Schaffman, Tim Billings, Don Sirkovich, Tom Charles, Aaron Morant, Tim Carrick, Harvey, O'Neill, and away they go. We got 3 cars going into turn 1, and it looks like Mark Schaffman is going to lead them through 1 and 2. That's Cody Agler on the outside there as they race for the first spot. Tom Charles falls into that 3rd place. Charles goes up high through 1 and 2. Gets a really good run up through those 2 corners. Now looks to the outside again and is going to lead here on lap number 10. But I'm not sure he can maintain this. The way Carrick's running up there around the top, and he goes up. Kind of forces, protects that bottom. I think he's going to win this. Drifts up about into the middle of the corner. Schaffman gets behind Charles, has got a flat right rear. The right rear tire goes flat as he comes around to take the white flag. Schaffman now takes over the lead. Schaffman, your leader. Schaffman will be the winner. John O'Neill 2nd, Tim Carrick 3rd, Bubba Harvey 4th, and Cody Agler 5th.
The A-Mod race here tonight at Lakeside Speedway, Mark Schaffman. Well, Mark, you managed to keep it together tonight. I think we were going to be 2 in a row if it had been for a little body work last week.
Yeah, definitely. We was close last week, and it was a bummer, but hey, that's part of racing. You got to go with the ups and downs, and turn around, and we persevered tonight and made it happen. Got what we was shooting for, so.
Pulled her out. No, it probably hasn't quite been the year you wanted. Had some misses here at Lakeside. Were you out, trying to gain some more knowledge?
Yeah, we were learning a little bit stuff, running on different kinds of tires. Really didn't get out a lot, but it seemed like every time we got away from Lakeside, we'd have something bad happen, or and just kind of put us back, and then put things back together and try to get things going back here again, and then just keep falling back, and then finally here the last few weeks we really started throwing stuff together and getting things going in the right direction.
Well, folks, there's your winner at Lakeside Speedway tonight, Mark Schaffman in the A-Mods. Way to go, Mark.
Thanks.